Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And I want to say a big thank you for all of you guys who are subscribed to this channel, all of you guys who are always watching my videos and always liking and giving me a comment. Thank you. And as you've seen, we just recently reached 1K subs, and I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you who's been here since day one. Just here riding with your girl and listen to her annoying ass. And I promise to really work hard on my videos and provide more quality videos to you guys. And yeah, today we're doing Kpop Confessions. Many of you guys have asked for this video, and if you didn't know, I will also be putting a link in the description to the Google form if you haven't submit your confession and you want to. It's always going to be linked in the description so I can do a part 2 if there's anything else anybody else wants to say. And yeah, subscribe to my channel, show some love, and also follow me on Instagram, which you can see on the screen. So if there anything you want to say to me or you want to chat with me, you can also go follow me there and we can talk. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get on with the video. I feel like K-pop stans thrive in negativity. Like, hating on something is more accepted than loving something, because once some people say they don't like something or a particular song, everyone jumps on the hate train. Yeah, and I think it's such a sad reality that in the K-pop community that people are not allowed to have opinions that oppose to others. Imagine just saying, oh, I don't like the song, not because I hate the artist or I think they're ugly or I think they're flopped, because I just cannot gravitate towards the song. I think the song has some major flaws and I just want them to work on that next time. You'll be seeing people calling you, oh, you're a flop, or your channel's a flop, or you're ugly, even though they haven't even seen your face, or you're so miserable, or that like, stop thriving in negativity. It just shows how maybe you're sad. Maybe in your own personal life, you're a really sad person that you need to go all crazy over someone else's opinion on a song that is not even yours. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Even in the K2 community, we're seeing stans or K-pop fans be boohoo and crying. Oh, there's always negative content, there's no positive content, but you guys don't watch the positive content. You guys don't like seeing people celebrating these idols' achievements or telling us how beautiful they are. You guys just thrive in negativity, so it's just kind of hypocritical. They always say, oh, we want positive content, but they always thrive watching negative content. And I agree with you. I stand with you, sister. One of the reasons I dumped my ex was because he made fun of my liking to K-pop music aesthetics like the fairycore and mermaidcore. Those are chef's kiss. And I slowly began to realize his insults were laced with microaggressions, not to mention him speedrunning to become the biggest bigot. What did I see in him? Ugh. She wants some of this? XOXO. Oh my god. Hey girl, I love you. Much love and kisses to you too. And yeah, dump that ass. Like, I used to have friends who always see me weird for liking K-pop songs, and they always laugh at me for some reason. I'm like, what is so wrong about liking K-pop? And now, even though now I'm not embarrassed about it, I watched and listened to K-pop proudly with my head held up high. But yeah, do what's best for you, do what makes you feel so happy, and always align yourself with people who would just love you the way you are. Even though you like K-pop, they will just appreciate you the way you are. And don't change that because someone says it's funny or they're gonna mock you for that. And if you're watching, hi, much love and kisses to you too, girl. I sometimes like members from groups, but I cannot get into their music. I'm looking at you, Riz. And yeah, I understand that. And I'm looking at you, Kepler. I never stand BTS because a lot of armies are really embarrassing and I don't want to be part of them. LOL. Well, you can still stand BTS without really communicating with a lot of toxic fandoms. I am still doing that. I am a huge multi-stan, but you don't see me communicate with a lot of fandoms online, especially Twitter. Twitter is their headquarters, I'm telling you. There are a lot of them there. And it's kind of hard because you want to try to talk to other people who like the same group as you, and it can get kind of lonely sometimes. But I think you should still stand BTS. I still think they have a lot of gems in their discography, like their older songs. I love them. I still listen to them. I don't stand them. I just casually stand them now. But you can still stand it without communicating or just associating yourself with them, because it can get really toxic, especially on Twitter. Like, they're the loudest there. And it can get kind of hard when you're like a proud fan and then you have, let me say, V as your profile pic. And then when armies are doing stupid toxic shit on Twitter or wherever, because they're everywhere, and then someone's like, oh, an army. Like, it's really hard. It's really hard, but you can still listen to the music, quietly to yourself and just enjoy the discography. Hyul and Wendy, Taeyong, Big 3, and vocalists, Winter and Lily are climbing their way up there though. I agree. I mean, there is no lie here. Lily is really impressing me with her vocals with every comeback. Winter, I mean, no words need to be said. And also Ning Ning. I feel like she's a really great vocalist too. People need to stop, forget about my girl. Hi, Pokey. Hi. I am the girl who wrote the one about the Unikai one and the teacher that misses IOI.
Flashback.
My friend hated Unikai, so I told our teacher she was cheating on every test, and now she might be getting expelled. The girl that hated Unikai got expelled. Wow. Didn't know it was me because I told her her crush got her expelled. And yes, we're still friends and she's doing alright. She found a new school and still to this day doesn't know it's me. That same friend has a JP photo card and bro, she kisses it every day, even at school. She used to be AKA where I got her expelled. Stay safe. Oh my god. The way she said, the way I mean, the school I got her expelled, and then you're telling me stay safe. How can I stay safe? There are people like you out there. Oh my god, girl, you have to be honest. But if she's okay, I mean, I don't even know how to respond to this because if I was that girl, I would be mad if you didn't tell me that you snitched on me because of you. I'm still laughing at this because I just find it really funny that you blamed her crush. Like you're you are going places, girl. You're going places. Okay? Stop. You need to be stopped. I hope you don't do this again to her. I mean, she was a hater, but like she's your friend, right? I mean, I hope you do this again, please. If you know it's entertaining. I saw my friend's dog try to eat her honey photo card and I started screaming. I have questions. Were you able to save the photo card? Is she in good condition? Were you able to save her? Like, did the dog eat it completely because he doesn't like honey? I have so many questions. Like, I hate when fans call your faves ace to lift them up. These people be calling the most random idols aces and they look stupid doing it. Like, you have to be really, really good, not like average. You have to be really good at, let me say, two positions, like vocalist or dancer or rapper, for me to say, oh yeah, he's an ace or she's an ace. And sometimes many of them aren't. I pretend to be an idol. Girl, we've all been there. And I don't think I can do that, honestly. I always pretend to be an idol. But like, I am very kind of messy. So I will be cancelled like literally every day. So yeah. Every time I'm mad, I chew on my Hyunjin photo card. You don't want to see how he looks like. Is it weird that I really want to see how he looks like? Wife by G Idol has many layers, but no one cares about deeper meanings nowadays. For example, they don't lip sync in the music video because women should be seen and not heard, and the lyrics makes no sense because of the whole dumb women stereotype. On top of that, I listened to the song once and can't get it out of my head. Okay, I love that for you. I love that you love this song and it has a deeper meaning, but some people just don't care about the meaning nowadays. That's the thing. G Idols, they're really good with how they put out their message. I think 50-50 honestly, but like you cannot blame people for not really getting the message and the memo. Sometimes it's good to be direct and not use very weird English lyrics and call it quirky or satire. Those words are very overused nowadays, especially for G Idol. Like, I get it that it has a really deeper meaning, but if someone cannot get into it, they cannot get into it. Like, it's simple as it is. It has a deeper meaning and people are just, and I'm not saying you, but many fans out there are gaslighting other fans into liking the song because it has a deeper meaning and because it's G Idol, and we should all just forget about how stupid the song sounds. I may sound like a hater right now, but Wipe has grown on me because my sisters and I cannot stop singing that song, especially the because it's so catchy. But I don't blame other people for not really feeling the song or think it's trash. And Hyping and 17 are underrated. You know, underrated also used to be a very overused word, and I think it's overused right now. You know, if you told me like what 4 years ago and you told me, oh, 17 are underrated, I could get that, but now they're not. Like, now they're one of the biggest boy groups right now, like one of the most popping boy groups. And then Hyphen too, they have a really big fan base, so I don't think they're underrated. I think they get so much recognition, even though in Hyphen, I think recently they've been struggling with that. Many people are not giving into their recent releases, but I won't say like, you know, they're underrated. They have a huge following. I love K-pop edit, but I sometimes get tired of seeing the same clips and hearing the same earworm audios that go with them. I can get that also. You know, even when I started my channel, I was using like the robot voice because I was so shy to use my voice. And I just felt like there was no soul to it. I'm not saying for this opinion, for this like confession, but my own, that was not, like there was no soul to it. It kind of get tiring and overused because there are other channels who also use this kind of, you know, robotic voice. So I got rid of it, and from that moment on, my channel started growing. So I get that sometimes watching the same thing with the same used audios and just the same what voice can get annoying, even though some people can make it really, really funny and enjoyable. But there are a bunch of like, okay, I've seen this, heard this somewhere, and I'm tired. I get that. I love Taewon. I mean, who wouldn't? Jooyoung makes me weak. Love that for you. I once watched an airport live stream for 2 hours just for the group not to show up. I don't like Shuha. I mean, she's not for everyone. I get that. I mean, I just think she has like a strong personality. Sometimes she can get annoying. I don't really know much of her. I don't really watch Yellow's content like that, so maybe you know something I don't. I used to think Twice fandom once was a K-pop group. You know, whenever I used to think the same thing. Well, not a K-pop group. I used to think that they were some kind of project. I don't know. Once I was mostly just confused. I get you. Bunnies are toxic. I mean, there's nothing new here. We all knew that. One time I lied to my friends and said I had a BF using pictures of K-pop idol I'm not gonna name, and they all believed it because they aren't K-pop stans. Eventually I realized it was wrong, so I said we broke up, and he moved and asked them to delete any messages with his face because I said I had PTSD thinking about him. By the way, I did this as a new K-pop fan. Figures. And I'm happy that you know, realize that you were wrong, because if some people can be, you know, pushy about stuff, they're gonna like, oh, where's your boyfriend? And then there's trouble. I watched a deepfake of Hyunjin. Interesting. Vicha's hate train is so forced and honestly sad. Like, the amount of people preying on these young beautiful girls' downfall is honestly sad. Like, people honestly have no empathy for these girls that probably know a large portion of the K-pop community hates them is so sad. Wow, you love saying sad a lot, don't you? Like, it's fine not to like a song, but hating on a whole group of basically children for trying to fulfill their dreams is really depressing, and I feel terrible for the girls. Not really a confession, just wanted to get it off my chest. You go. By the way, Stream Vicha's debut EP, girls, I don't know what's I've already listened to the song. I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad, and I think it's kind of, you know, unnecessary. If you don't like them, you don't like them. We're all okay with that. You cannot just go online and hating on them because they're just existing. Like, come on. Like, are you sad? Something going on at home? Like, sometimes just keep it to yourself. Keep all negativity to yourself. They're children. I don't think you should be throwing hatred towards them if you don't even know anything about them. I won't say I care for them as a group. I have never listened to their other songs. I think it's their debut song. I think they released a pre-debut kind of song. I haven't listened to that, but I have listened to their debut song. I think it's okay. Even though I'm not crazy about the song, I'm not gonna go online and show a hatred for them because I don't like the song. I mean, it's K-pop. Come on, like, why do we have to do that? I think that's very unnecessary. And with all that time with you hating on these children for just existing, you can go and do very productive things in your own life, but they won't because they just, I don't know. It's like these kind of people exist to make others' life miserable. Like, that's their job now. Okay, Blings, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I generally think Blackpink is entirely uninspired. The song sounds too samey, which isn't a bad thing, but for me, I hate it with a passion. Pink Venom is probably the worst one for me. It's obnoxious and entirely overplayed. If you want a more original confession, considering I am definitely not the first to have that opinion of Blackpink, I love SNSD and their entire discography, but I hate the boys and I can't give a reason why. Thank you for your time. Thank you for submitting your confession or opinion. And I get that sometimes Blackpink song can get like really tiring and overplayed and just so similar. I mean, we're gonna have to live with that forever. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Especially still their group activities are still under YG, so I don't know about that. And yeah, SNSD, one of the best discographies ever. The boys, I think it's okay. I don't really hate it that much. I think it's okay. It's nice. Yeah. As a dive, since their debut, it's really sad seeing them not progressing at all. They've been a group for a while now, and I haven't seen them progress much with vocals, dance skills, etc. The only members that I've seen progressing is Eugene and Liz with their vocals, and Lisa with stage presence, and obviously all of the members have improved, just not by a lot. And I find it upsetting because they get so much hate for having the same skills that they had since day one. I don't know, this might just be me. I don't think it's just you, even though I think they all have improved in some way. Especially Lisa, how stage presence is blooming. I love it. And and Liz and Eugene, they've always been good vocalists. Well, yeah, I get that sometimes their stage presence can come a little bit, I would say generic to me. Please don't hate me. I don't think they're, overall as a group, their stage presence together can be generic. And I do not like IVE's choreography. Like, the only choreography that I liked and I actually learned was 11. I think also loved IVE. But after that, I didn't like any of their choreography. I didn't find any highlight with him then. They just seem boring and generic to me. I just wish sometimes they could switch up a little bit. But I get that. I understand your opinion. I understand the sentiment of your opinion. I stand with you. And it's not hating because, as you can see from the confession, the person it's also a dive, so it's just something that might be bothering them. And as a dive too, I understand that. And it can be hard to defend your group against other groups that are always, improving, and then yours is just like, they're always the same to me. Like, when it comes to other kind of things or skills, when it comes to dancing, they are the same. When it comes to vocals, I think they have improved, but the others I'm not so sure as a group. So loves, I have to end the video here. I am definitely making a part 2, so if your confession is not here, make sure to wait for part 2. I am going to respond to it or react to it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to submit your opinions, if you haven't and you want to, there's going to be a link in my comment section that is pinned. If you want to submit your opinions, you can submit them, and want to participate also. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, love, and hugs. See you guys next time.